Okay guys, today I promised I'll be telling you why you should not buy Pokemon Let's Go. Why Pokemon Let's Go you should not pre-order at all. Because Pokemon Let's Go is really not a real Pokemon game. If you like your spin-off games, and if you like Pokemon Go for whatever reason, because Pokemon Go sold a lot of copies on the iPhone, but you can't put iPhone games on the Switch, Nintendo. You can't do that. That's just not possible. Nobody, unless you play, nobody's gonna say, yeah, I was playing Pokemon Go for a long period of time. Pokemon Go got popular for 1 month and became unpopular because nobody likes Pokemon Go, okay? Pokemon Go was completely garbage. If you support this game, I don't care, because you should not support a game that removes everything Pokemon has progressed throughout the years. Pokemon Let's Go removed abilities. Pokemon Let's Go only has one new feature that people have been asking for, having your Pokemon follow you around. But is that the future? But you guys really want to sacrifice all these core features of Pokemon abilities, EVs, IVs, what was the other thing that breeding, there's not gonna be that in the game probably. Everything, they're trying to make it a bare-bones Pokemon game. There's a difference between the first games and this Switch game, if you even call it a Pokemon game. Pokemon Let's Go is basically a stripped-down, simplified version of Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. Number one, the rival was friendly. And Pokemon Yellow, the rival is still a jerk to you. No, now we have to have the rival a friendly rival, because everybody has to be nice to each other according to Pokemon Let's Go. You can't have a rival who's evil to you. Then what's the point of having a rival? There's a reason why Sasuke and Naruto are sometimes not nice to each other, because they're rivals, okay? Rivals! They're not supposed to be good people who... Vegeta and Sasuke eventually do become good guys. But you're telling me that the rival has to be all nice and supportive to you. This has been a problem since Pokemon X and Y. The rivals are too friendly. Actually since Pokemon Black and White, actually. Hugo was a different rival. He wasn't really your rival. I don't really consider him a rival, because he had a backstory. He was an interesting character. He was still your considered rival, but he had an interesting backstory. He was an interesting character that Game Freak has put in. But now we just have this bland rival that will probably be forgotten within a few weeks. Then we have the biggest betrayal of all. You can't battle wild Pokemon. This was the first thing that I'm just saying, I'm not buying this game, okay? You cannot remove this, okay? People were saying, oh, but Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and the other one, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Colosseum, at least you can still battle the Pokemon and fight them and catch them normally. No, and Pokemon Let's Go, you have Pokemon Go's catching system, which is inefficient and a waste of time. That's basically what you have. So, Pokemon may run away from you if you don't catch it in time, which basically means sign hunting and legendaries, nearly impossible. You have to have extreme luck to get shiny and legendary Pokemon. Then we have the worst part. The only way to get Mew is you have to get Mew under a $40 paywall. What? Why? Why would you do this, Nintendo? Oh, this is Nintendo, the company that does not care about fans, the company that ruins people's dreams. Nintendo, always making people disappointed. Nintendo is just a joke of a company now. Oh, that's what they are now, a joke. Remember New Super Mario World? Remember all those games? No, now I have a Mario game where you can't even lose. Mario Odyssey, Zelda Breath of the Wild was okay. We have a We have Splatoon. That was actually okay. Splatoon was actually an okay game. We have the other games that they have released for the Switch. Kirby Star Allies was just the same game as the freaking Wii game. You can't just go around saying it's not the same freaking game, okay? It's the same freaking game as the Wii version. Same game, but with same engine, same copy-paste mechanics. It's the only thing they changed was the story and the levels slightly. It's the same freaking game. They did it with the 3DS games. Kirby Planet Robobot was a freaking copy-paste of Kirby Triple Deluxe, okay? They freaking copied the graphics and everything. Nintendo is being so lazy now that they're gonna really copy the Wii gameplay, the Wii style, everything. That's what they did with New Super Mario Bros. So the DS one was cool, but they just kept rehashing it, and they're still doing it to this day. Mario Kart, they actually try to add new things, new features, but when it comes to Nintendo themselves, they're just lazy. But Pokemon, now Pokemon Let's Go is practically a baby's game. You can deny it all you want, and say, "Oh, you're not a real Pokemon fan if you hate Pokemon Let's Go." A real Pokemon fan would appreciate all the new features Pokemon has added and not be a Gen 1er. This game was made specifically for Gen 1ers and the stupid little kids who said Pokemon Go is the greatest thing ever made. Sorry, but Pokemon Let's Go, do not buy this if you're a real Pokemon fan. Do not buy Pokemon Let's Go, and hopefully Pokemon Let's Go will be the last of its kind. The last of the super casual games that no one wants. At least it's still doing better than Battlefield 5.